Yeah, man. Another edition of Love Dangerously. Coming to you live from Southwest Florida and Long Island, New York. New York Tony, as always, and my lovely co-host.
Marty Dangerously.
Hello, Marty Dangerously.
Tony.
What's going on, girl?
I miss you.
I miss you too. God, we haven't done the show. We actually missed out one of our...
because you suck.
Well, you know, I'm just saying. I also lick too.
What are you saying?
I also lick too.
You wait till Friday.
Woo! Yeah, we gotta make up. We gotta make it up on Friday, girl. You don't even know. Alright, but enough.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know you do. So enough about us tonight. How everybody doing? Ooh, it's cold everywhere. It ain't just cold in New York. It's
I
cold.
don't even want to hear you
Oh, I'm just saying.
complaining about a damn thing that has anything to do with cold.
You know what cracks me up? I'm not cold. You should hear the stuff. I was at 7-Eleven, man. People, man. I saw this one person. We're in Florida. I'm in Florida. And she looked like she had welcomed the fur on top of the fur with the fur hat. Oh my God, you kidding me?
The hell?
Yeah, welcome to Florida. That's all I gotta tell you.
No, I don't
Yeah.
welcome me from Florida. I hate that state.
Hey, stop hating on my state. I'm living here.
That's not your state.
Yeah, NY. I know. We know. I'm just talking. This is my home
Shut
state.
the fuck up.
Anyway, moving on. So, all right. So we got a good one tonight. I'm so tired of your ass. All right. So we got a great show tonight for everybody. This is gonna bring out some good. Maybe a little bad, I don't know, depending on how you feel about the title of the
It's a
show.
little bittersweet show, I think.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Bittersweet. Alright, let's see. So it's called The One That Got Away, Lost Love.
Ever since we came up with this topic, I've been singing Katy Perry all day.
Yeah. It's something. This is
it's
definitely
sad.
this is taboo for people.
It's sad all at the same time.
Yeah, it's crazy, but you know, this is actually a taboo. I was looking it up before. I was like, whoa. A lot of people don't like talking about this.
Well, first of all, it's a little bit difficult to research this because all it is nothing but poems and sappy songs.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
The most heart-wrenching pictures on the internet, like all of them.
Well, you know the funny thing is, there's an etiquette to this.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're going to be trying to reconnect with the one that got away, sure.
Yeah. Well, you know, not every reconnection's a good connection. Let's just put it that way. Sometimes
This is true.
I'm gonna treat this like a drop call. Let's do, thank you, Sprint, again, by the way.
Well, I think I have most of my experiences were that. It'd be like, God damn it, the one time
Yeah.
that I can't suffer a drop call.
Yeah.
The one time I wish I did not have Verizon. It's gotta be when this motherfucker's calling me.
Yeah, well, you know, well, I'm just saying. Sometimes you just wish that call just dropped. Yeah. Yeah.
Or he gets hit by a bus. One of the two.
I'm gonna go with a little. I'm definitely. Yeah, we're gonna go with giggity giggity on that one. Because yeah, same thing with the yeah, all the from the past. So I'll just leave it at that.
All the what, Tony?
All the past females. You know, not all of them. You know, a majority of them. That you know, sometimes the nice guy never finishes first or last. He just doesn't even finish at all. Sometimes it don't even pay to be the nice guy. I'm just saying. You know.
And sometimes it does not pay to be a good woman.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah.
You know, you just keep getting these jacked up dudes. It's like, you know, it's like I got herpes of love.
Yeah.
The bullshit just keeps coming back, and you don't want it to come back, but it just keeps coming back.
Who are you telling? We're the first one to agree with you on there.
You know, sometimes being a good person is like the gift that keeps on giving. It just sometimes it just won't go away.
Exactly, and also being a good person and the gift that just you don't want to return, seal and deliver, get the hell out of here, kind of. But yeah, that so so let's just share some a little bit of tidbits for everybody tonight. Let's see what we've learned in the past day or two here. Do's and don'ts. I'm gonna be the first one to start this off because I read a couple of them and I just have to say wow. So if you are interested in, let's just say interested in reconnecting, I'm just saying, I don't know if this is a smart idea.
Kindling the fire.
Kindling the fire. Yeah, like an old school love. Yeah, let's just let's just put it like that. So yeah, the 7 don'ts. Number 1, don't immediately talk about how you always love that person and hope you can get together again. You'll probably scare the person.
You'll sound like a crazy bitch.
Exactly, or a crazy ass, I'm just saying.
Or a bitch.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
Or whether you're a guy or girl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Don't beg.
Yeah, don't be.
Begging is not.
Nobody wants a Mitch.
It's not cute.
Nobody likes Mitches. I'm just saying. So. Number 2, don't pry with lots of personal questions. Let the person share at his or her comfort level or speed. What do you think about that one, Monty?
Yeah, don't be ghetto about it.
Yeah.
Don't be a stalker.
Yeah.
Just stalk if they're a human being.
Yeah, because Monty has enough stalkers for everybody, please.
I got 3.
Yeah.
If you want to know something, I have more. I ended up having to block them all, and they're all Arabic.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. I can't.
I think they're trying to get me to, put a burger on my head or something.
Well, you better put a brick somewhere else. I'm just saying. So number 3, don't.
Can you imagine me in the Middle East?
Yeah.
I get stoned to death within 5 minutes of landing.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, that's a whole other
Yeah, that's a whole nother show right there alone. Number 3, don't complain about your current or ex romantic partner or spouse. Do we really need to visit this one? What is wrong with people with this?
Well, here's the thing.
I'm listening.
I know what this is like.
Mm-hmm.
This has happened quite a few times. I can't even believe that such a list would need to exist, only for the simple fact that this is all common sense kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You have to realize that, obviously this other person may or may not be pining over you. Stop being crazy.
Exactly.
They're a person.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk to them like a human being. They're a different person now because you're no longer together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Time changes people.
It really does. Good or bad. No, I'm not saying that's just all good, because good or bad, time does change people.
Right.
So number 4, don't say anything bad about your lost love family.
Really? I can't even believe that even made the stupid list.
I that's the hard part, because even though when that happens, sometimes you had such a great connection with the family that it's so really, I don't know.
Why would you talk shit about them? That's
Exactly.
Family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Family, what right do you have to talk about someone else's family?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that just doesn't. It's one thing, like if you were close friends, or the whole entire time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where you're still either in connection with him or in connection with the family, or you are with somebody and you're talking to that other person about their family on how they affect you.
Mm-hmm.
But you should never, no matter what the situation is, ever really talk shit about someone's family. That's just
exactly.
something that you don't do.
Actually, and you're 100% correct, because like one of our fans that just spoke to us, Tina M from Long Island. Tina, thank you for joining us as always. We always like her because she always comes up with some good insights. She actually came up with, so they don't try to act like that, because if the person does, then the other is gonna walk away and I think she's right. The person would, because what
a lot of the times when you're trying to rekindle something, it's like you don't know what the situation that other person is in.
Right.
You don't want to scare them off.
Right.
That's defeating the purpose of rekindling. A potential romance again.
Yeah.
Just be cool.
Yeah. Don't be crazy.
You have to reestablish, like, you may have a history with that person, you know that person,
Right.
but you have to reestablish the lines of communication, and you have to reestablish the trust. Otherwise, they're just going to run away.
Exactly. So this brings us to number 5. As an initial contact of said person or whatever, do not call, email an office address, not a home email, or contact privately through a social media site. Yeah, thank you Facebook for a lot of good and bad that's done.
Yeah, Facebook is trouble.
Yeah, good and bad. I'm just gonna just leave it.
Facebook is a dangerous place to be.
Yeah. So.
But I mean, again, people, you got to use your brain. You got to use your common sense here.
Agree.
Because you can't just throw things out there all willy-nilly and not expect that there's going to be a consequence and a repercussion for everything.
Exactly.
So proceed with caution.
Exactly, especially when we're talking about the. I'm not downplaying because of Facebook, our show is really huge. So thank you, Facebook, for all you've done so far. So we're not gonna make you feel bad or anything. We're just saying for other stuff, situations that go on behind the scenes. I'm just saying. So.
Oh, well, yeah, we're not talking about the stuff that goes on in public.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole nother show, by the way. So number 6, if your lost love backs away after an exchange or two, don't pester. Trust that the person will return, and don't expect too much too soon. Okay.
Yeah, you wanna know why I say that?
I want to hear your opinion on it. Yeah, exactly. After that, just straight up, just step away, step off. Seriously. I don't know about.
If you go against any of these rules,
Yeah.
then you're gonna come across looking crazy.
Exactly.
That's how that works.
This is why it's called etiquette. Etiquette.
It's just so ridiculous. Like I said, I can't even believe that this list exists.
Let's just remember the reason why the list exists, because this show exists. Thank you very much. And we have a show because of all this. Thank you.
I know. This is the friendly reminder show, apparently.
Yeah. Which segues to number 7 on the don't to do. Let it just go. Some people who contact me say they are shocked that they lost all kind of level contact. Accuse them of stalking, unwanted, compulsive contact will not help you reunite. I'm just saying.
Yeah. How do you come off like a crazy ass? That's basically don't.
Stalker.
Number 1.
Stalker.
You're gonna look crazy.
Exactly.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Yeah.
Or 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna look crazy.
I don't need nobody else crazy.
Unbelievable.
There's a lot of crazy people in the world. I'm just saying.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, we're not.
I think I have either dated or have befriended all of them.
Yeah. Well, you know.
That's right, fucker, you're on that list.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm
But
part.
you're on the lower scale of people.
Oh hell, you know. I'm only.
Okay.
Well, let's just
So list number 2. This is what it is that you need to do. And yes, I rhymed because I live with a rapper. So
Go ahead, girl.
It goes.
Mhm.
So number 1. The
Yeah.
7 dudes.
Yes, please.
Keep the first email light.
Mhm. Hi, how you doing?
What's up?
Hi, how you doing? What's up? What's good?
That's it.
Simple.
That's all you gotta do.
Very simple.
You have had time to prepare yourself emotionally, and you've had time to prepare your fingers for typing. The other person has zero clue, zero preparation time.
Yeah.
So just keep it light. Say, hey, what's up?
Mhm.
I've been thinking about you. I'd like to hear from you.
Yeah.
Hope all is well.
Exactly.
Keep it moving.
And keep moving after that. I agree. Definitely.
Why? Because if you don't do that, guess what? You're gonna sound crazy.
We'll revert back to 7 of don't.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So number 2.
Mhm.
Talk about the past.
Mhm.
Talk about the good times.